In early 2014, I published a pamphlet. A friend read it, her name is Irene, and her reaction was quite interesting to me because she said, I knew these kinds of things were happening, but I never knew it was that bad. And then she asked the question that so many people have asked me ever since, what can I do about it? When Irene asked, I thought, there's so many ways in which everybody can get involved, either by joining something they can see or by creating something new and addressing some problem that they really care about and getting colleagues, friends, family to work with it. Do something about it. Start something that's going to make a huge difference in your life and the life of other people and the life of this planet.
We began our group journey more than 2 years ago, and we have a backstory worth telling.
Henry Mintzberg and Leslie Breitner have been using a unique pedagogy in 2 graduate programs at McGill for several years now. They call it social learning. Put simply, social learning is happening when people share their experience with each other in small groups or teams.
Around the same time that Henry was working on his book, Rebalancing Society, and contemplating the Irene question, Carlos Rueda, who had also been teaching in the IMHL, the International Masters for Health Leadership program, was on a university advisory committee, exploring how McGill could enter the online education world of MOOCs.
Long story short, Teaching and Learning Services from McGill University was given the mandate to collaborate with the edX consortium to produce several massive open online courses, otherwise known as MOOCs. And they took the risk of producing the world's first ever GROUP, a MOOC for groups.
We designed and produced social learning for social impact to achieve 2 goals. First, we wanted to explore if and how social learning could take place within an online context. Second, we wanted to inspire groups of people from around the world to collaborate on social initiatives in an attempt to rebalance society.
The trio of GROUP co-designers grew to 4 when Anita Novak, who had been teaching social entrepreneurship and social innovation, joined the team. Together, this group spent hundreds of hours co-creating the course. It's also estimated that we consume over 50 pounds of chocolate together.
After many rounds of iteration, we designed the group as a course with 6 sessions of content, 1 impact gallery, and 2 live sessions. We invited more than 50 social sector actors to attend the live tapings of the 6 content sessions, and there was never a dull moment to be found.
Engaging was devoted to establishing a group community. Co-creating was intended to inspire high-functioning teams. Designing was dedicated to learning one's way to a prototype. Scaling addressed how to increase social impact. Resourcing was devoted to finding resources to help sustain social initiatives. Assessing explored when and how to measure social impact.
We brought the group content to life through the passion and expertise of 19 guest speakers. These speakers included academics, activists, community organizers, social entrepreneurs, and philanthropists, and they were working on issues such as poverty reduction, women's empowerment, education, healthcare, food security, climate change, and social inclusion.
The course content was also complemented by deep dive interviews with private sector actors and leaders, who all had provocative and inspiring ideas to share.
I don't know anybody who doesn't want to do good better.
If you have ideas that you think are important, do not take no for an answer.
What keeps me going is being involved in organizations like this, because I can taste the future.
What is the barrier in our belief system that is preventing us from achieving this vision that we want?
Dissatisfaction with a problem is not enough to motivate action on it. It takes hope.
You'll come up with something which will work, and finally you'll change the world.
Of course, none of the content would have been disseminated to the world via edX were it not for the heavy lifting done behind the scenes at TLS. Skilled videographers edited hundreds of hours of footage into mini lectures. Activities and group charges were developed by instructional designers. Masterful software aficionados integrated the material onto the platform, and 3 teaching assistants ensured that the user experience was positive.
After the course content was filmed and edited, The self-described group as Why Not Co-Created decided to take on another challenge, the creation of a brigade of online community facilitators. Typically, MOOCs are self-directed courses with very little feedback, but recognizing that social learning requires a high level of engagement between online learners, the group co-design team wanted to provide support.
We put out a call for online community facilitators, and to our surprise, 32 volunteers stepped up to this task. Collectively, the facilitators speak 16 languages, and they're connected to social change networks across 52 countries.
On September 16, 2015, Social Learning for Social Impact went live. And that's when the party really began. Learners from every corner of the planet joined the course and formed teams across 10 broad categories, including peace and conflict, children and youth, human rights, and environment. The 11th category, called Unconventional and Cross-Topic, was created in response to Henry's subversive call not to box people into categories. And of course, that turned out to be the most popular choice.
Be subversive. When you're doing your social initiatives, be subversive. No social initiative succeeds without some degree of subversiveness.
We invited the learners to complete individual work, which meant they needed to watch mini lectures, complete activities such as polls, personal reflections, and posting these reflections and discussions to a forum. At the end of every session, we invited these teams to collaborate on a group charge designed to maximize social learning and advance their social initiatives.
So how did the course play out in the real world? Well, first of all, we know our group is onto something with an emphasis on social learning. Our participants were active in the online forum, some groups held regular Google Hangout meetings, and over 600 people became members of our Facebook group, posting links and videos. To be honest, we were surprised by all the unexpected ways our participants shared ideas and collaborated. We also provided special opportunities for the group community to come together synchronously. We held 2 live sessions, bridging geographical divides, and heard from participants from the Philippines to Afghanistan to the United States and Spain and Turkey. We also hosted 2 groupathons, the second of which spanned 9 consecutive hours to accommodate groups from different time zones. This event gave groups with fairly developed social initiatives a chance to share their progress and future plans and get real-time feedback from the co-design team, several online facilitators, and fellow social learners. As for social impact, well, that's an interesting issue. At various stages of the group development, we asked ourselves, how would we know if the course was a success? Henry often used to say, if only one social initiative grew to become the next Grameen Bank or Khan Academy, then we'll have succeeded. I guess time will tell. In the meantime, here are some of the projects that are in development. A mobile school in a Syrian refugee camp was created thanks to a group of participants who mobilized to tackle the logistical challenges and raise funds to scale operations. Another group composed of members from 4 different countries created a web platform to unite people and organizations who are addressing the issue of unemployment. The Climate Pledge was created by a group to encourage Westerners to pledge reductions in our carbon footprints as a means of slowing global warming. And finally, there was a group of Americans and Afghans who collaborated on creating harmony in Afghanistan. And the list goes on. At the end of this 2-year journey, all the co-design team is grateful for the experience. We had the chance to work with professionals in teaching and learning services and work with people from around the world on important social initiatives to rebalance society. But one thing for certain is we couldn't have done it without the support and contributions of so many people. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, and we hope to see you for Group 2.0.